What is up, my little Deinos? Vepsis, your coach of the Helsinki Hydreigons, and we are here for my NCP Week 6 battle versus OliviaSama and her team be the New Orleans Saints. Now, if you haven't seen my debut versus the same opponent and the same coach in the BBR, which went yesterday, make sure to check it out. It should be popping right about now on the, that side on the right hand corner as a quarter. Or if you want to watch this first and watch it later, I will make sure it should pop out at the very end of this video in the outro. So either way, make sure to check it out. We are actually playing this literally back to back, exactly a week from now when you're seeing it on a Sunday, because we end up playing a back to back on the same week on just different leagues. And she has a very scary team for this one. Like, this is even scarier than the rain team that she possesses in the BBR, and she ended up getting the Ghost Horse, which we already played versus John Jr., but since John Jr. dropped the league and whoever took over that team, that coach decided that, you know what, I don't like the Ghost Horse, I want the Ice Horse. So instead of dealing with the other Ice Horse this time around, which I felt more confident dealing with, considering all the other threats that she has, this matchup became a lot more scarier. And also, she originally, when I said from last, I think I said it in the last recording, but either way, if I didn't, she had a little bit more meme team before, because she had all the Galarian 3 birds, she had a Gengar, she had the Ghost Horse, and most of the team was otherwise the same. But now she got Gothitelle, Tyrantrum, Ghost Horse, and the Zoroark all together all of a sudden out of nowhere, and this matchup became a lot scarier than I was giving it credit for. And that's not even also talking about that I know OliviaSama, she is a good player, she is experienced, and I know she knows what she's doing, so it doesn't make it easy. But I probably have made her wait for too long already, as it is with this intro, like you guys. So let's just jump into it and see how this is gonna be going, and I'll put my matchup out of the way. And like I said on the previous one, like, I wasn't super prepared for this this game like I did for the others, because I have the UBO finals actually that I have to focus immediately after this game. Like, I start preparing and just focusing. Like, I already had watched games of my opponent for that game and had my ideas from there, but like, my focus is there. So if I lose these games, like, I'll deal with the consequences and make for it in following weeks. But for now, I think from team preview, I kinda like my AMOONGUSS as a lead, because I think the Whimsicott is a good chance to be a lead option. From her side, it's pretty basic, but like, it matches up very well versus everything on my team, barring literally AMOONGUSS. So I think I'll lead with AMOONGUSS, and I try to go for a Spore. Actually, I don't need to go for a Spore, I just would go for a... Yeah, I think I'll go for... No, I think Spore would be fine, because even if Gothitelle comes in, at least I get it up to sleep. And go from there. And I do have Choice Band and Urshifu, so Gothitelle being like a setup set shouldn't be a problem, and I don't actually expect it to be that necessarily. Sorry about that, I probably cut it off. I had a little barf there, so my apologies. So she leads out with Whimsicott, or it at least seems to be a Whimsicott. We don't know if it's Zoroark yet, because that's literally a little bit annoying of these battles that that we have to deal with it that way. But we click Sludge Bomb, I think it's always free. I could Spore and predict something else coming out, but if I get damage on anybody and get the poison, that's like, poison is 30% chance, there's no guarantee to that obviously, but if I just get my damage, that's fine. She does go for the U-turn, and we don't know yet which one that is, because that did a decent chunk, not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it, but then again, I'm Sped F, like fully special defensive, so maybe it's supposed to do that much. But there comes the Gothitelle. Obviously not staying in on this, we go into Type Null immediately. We do get the poison, which is pretty nice. Here I think I go to Type Null, so I can get a slow U-turn into my Urshifu. I won't hard swap into my Urshifu, because I'd rather have it healthy, if anything. Or not get Thunder Waved, if she predicts me to be a set cell. So we go into this just to U-turn. Yeah, that's why. I didn't want to get a Thunderwave shenanigans on my Urshifu. So now we just get a slow U-turn on this. And proceed from there. It's nice that Gothiteo is already chipped that much already. So barring a rest, it should not be that hard for even for my other guys to event skill it. She does withdraw. I don't recognize these nicknames. It is going to be, at least it appears to be again. Okay. Alright, so this thing could definitely have knockoff even without being the Zoroark. But I think I'm okay letting this thing being knocked off, then obviously AMOONGUSS. So we're gonna just go for the U-turn. She has light screen on it. Huh. Why you worry about getting Saroki helmet? So this is obviously her way of getting around Urshifu. But like, I'll go into AMOONGUSS. And I think I'll slot spam again. Like, I don't see a reason not to. I could also try to Spore. Spore would be pretty wacky, but I think I'll go for Spore. Let's punish something else other than Gothiteo coming in. If the Gothiteo comes, I can just do the same play as last time. Let's see. Let's see, like, Galarian Zapdos and get Spored by this thing. That would be lovely to see, honestly. That would be lovely to see we get something else on this leap. I don't expect it. Like, Gothiteo didn't do anything last time. Okay, she went into it right away. Well, like, if anything, I revealed this, but like, I don't mind this at all. Like, you're getting chipped down by this. And my type null is free every single time. I don't care if she does like a double into the Zapdos, because you see that I have, in case you don't notice, I have 2 Mons with a check button. Why you would have that, you would ask. The primary reason was that she had a Tyrantrum. I was super scared of like Choice Banded Tyrantrum getting able to 2-hit KO everything on my side. So those 2 things are always able to live at least 1 hit. And I wanted to get like a check button into my Banded Urshifu and get a kill instead than giving her a kill. But either way, those eject buttons can also work in my favor for the Zapdos as well if I need to. Okay, that thing didn't die, but it should die on the following turn. So who do I want to go into? Who do I want to bait in? Let's go to Urshifu. She doesn't know if I'm Scarf or not. It's just me bringing it out like this. And she should die to that. Okay. So I don't have to worry about letting anything else to be knocked off. So in that regard, it's pretty nice that the Gothiteo is already dealt with, because she could have had an opportunity to Thunderbolt a Slowbro turn 1, which would have been pretty bad. Okay, on this, I'm gonna immediately just go into Slowbro and use the check button on this. I expect her to click either Close Combat or U-turn. Agility. Are you weakness policy on this thing? Here's the funny thing, you're gonna attack me and I'm gonna get I'm gonna get that check button the shit out of you. Calm mind. This is a Zoroark, isn't it? This is a Zoroark and I'm not realizing it. Okay. We do snag a burn. And I do have a Scarf Diggersby. Okay. So I do have a Scarf Diggersby, so who am I willing to let a check button by this? I'm just gonna click the Dark move. I guess we're just going to type null. Like, she has the auxiliary in the back, which primarily I would like to keep type null for. But I don't feel like sacking the other guys yet, because I have to remember the freaking actual Galarian Zapdos is still in the back that I have to deal with. Sorry that I'm blanking a little bit. It's also pretty late for me. It's actually midnight right now, and doing a second battle back to back, it's not something that I'm used to, especially having to commentate. So I try to be entertaining and get some commentary out of this, but my apologies if I have my... Oh god, thank god, Time No, you're so good, man. Living on 2, we were especially defensive, so I don't know what kind of rolls they were, but I'm gladly take it at this point. And we get a nice sleep talk. So this is nice. And like, she's gonna obviously go for a... Okay. Thankfully we are lucky and bad today. At least on this battle, if anything. I'll take that. My apologies, obviously, but like I'm laughing on it because it's just hilarious how lucky and bad I've been. Because I feel like it was a roll that I lived that hit and I didn't get paralyzed. Thankfully, she kinda crit me because I'm battle armor as my only ability. There's the focus blast. Now she can land it. Type Null ate it. You're so good, Type Null. Why you were 3 points in this league, by the way? It was still 3 points. For a mod that I bring so often. And it's okay, well, that doesn't help too much, Type No. I was about to go giving you a lot of credit here. That you're so good. Being a 3-pointer, you gave me a oh. Wet potato moment. Please kill me so it doesn't show that I click sleep talk again. Okay, it killed me anyway, so it didn't matter. Thank goodness that it actually killed. That would have been a... Well, you saw that I clicked it anyways, but at least it won't show on her side. At least it doesn't show on her side. Hey. I'm glad that these battles are gonna be over with and I can focus on the UPL finals and finally actually really be focused and be really more... Like this sweaty, I don't want to use this sweaty word too much. She outspeeds me. She outsped me. Right, it's agility. Man, I shouldn't be playing this game today. I'm forgetting everything. Literally everything. Thank god I lived it. This is not gonna end well. Something is going to happen that it's not gonna allow this to go well. I'm leading still. Somehow. And I'm not playing well. I'm not playing well at all. But hopefully it's gonna be somewhat entertaining at very least. But yeah. It's like I've been saying like on the previous battle that we had for BBR. I may have said it already on this video, but like I just really want to get a chance to focus completely only for that UPL finals match, of course. It's not easy for someone like me to try to be really dialed in and focused for a lot of battles at the same time, if any of them is a playoff game, because playoff games put me in a completely different level how I want to focus on those, and then it's not easy to try to focus on other things. Obviously you would then ask like, well, why you do the multiple leagues at the same time, why not just one? Well, for the BBR's sake, I took that opportunity because I think it's a really good opportunity for myself to play in versus those people that are in the league. And I think it's a good opportunity for my channel in itself also to have that going for me. But regards to this, let's go to the Corviknight on this. I have two things with that check pattern. Not that those are check patterns where I try to be fancy, they might be working against me. But let's see. I do force her to go for close combat if she has it. Or she does that and I get my momentum out of it. Or I get my momentum out of it. I do have to be wary of this, cause the thing is, that I need this thing around to kill this chapter. So, see, now I just made it hard for myself because I'm lower health and I don't want to wild charge. I think I hard to swap off the chance she's afraid of a choice scarf or she U-turns again. If she hard swaps, she will realize that I'm choice scarf. Let's see. Okay, she's just keeping going for the U-turn. She might be scarf herself. Yeah. She might be scarf for herself, or she didn't worry. Well, she shouldn't necessarily worry about wild shots killing yet if I was scarf. But that's okay. She goes into the Rotom. And obviously she's gonna click Volt Switch, but I'll make my play into AMOONGUSS anyways. I'm not gonna attempt to block that with my Digger Speed with so low health. Cause while I do have Slowbro and Corviknight to deal with that Zapdos to weaken it, I still would like to keep my Scarfer around if something goes wrong. She goes for a Nasty Blood. I'm gonna spore this, cause I know at least Rotoms get fucking store power. I knew they always got it, so I'm gonna spore this now. Yeah. We're gonna spore you right now. Your life orb as well. Go to sleep, please. We don't need to deal with you today. No, sir. Not at all. Oh, no, ma'am, I should say. Well, then again, Rotom doesn't have a gender. I didn't technically make a mistake. So, I think I can Sludge Bomb pretty well here. Just to hit the Zapdos. I think I do that. If she's, like, I wouldn't expect her to stay in. She might. But if I get this Sludge Bomb on the bird, that would be lovely. There's the bird. Can I be lucky and bad just a little bit more today? I know I've been pretty bad at this game, but it would be still nice. Alright, doesn't work like that. I guess it doesn't work like that, huh? We go back to the Jetfire. Might as well be the dedicated thing for this, so I don't have to... I'll use the eject button on the Slowbro at some point just to get rid of it, but... Let's see. I expect her to click U-turn. Like, she knows what I have. That can deal with this thing 1v1, like, she's not gonna... Oh, she does go for the Brave Bird. Okay. We take those. And I'll U-turn off the chance you swap out. Hopefully we don't have to regret this. Cause sometimes I feel like I'm taking too much things for granted and then it's gonna bite me in the ass, but that won't be the case today, cause now I actually get a good thing going on for myself, cause now I can go into Urshifu. Hit gets to hit the field again. Well, finally, I should say. That was the word. Not again. Alright. Well, actually you did... Well, technically you hit the field versus the Gothito, come on now. But now you get to actually do something. Now you can click an attacking move instead of hard swapping out. And I think we're just gonna be clicking Wicked Blow, cause why the heck not? That's the Urshifu for ya. Hit! It's gonna hit something really hard cause we are Choice Bandit today. I know the Whimsicott is in the back, but I might as well weaken this thing. Like, this still should do a lot. Yeah. Like, that was a one-time switching you had. You won't be having that anymore. And actually, curious enough, what if I... See, I'm gonna be cheeky. This might be the wrong time to do this cheeky play, but off the chance he goes for the U-turn, I'll check myself into the Corviknight. Come on, click U-turn. Hey! This wasn't what the check button was there for, but we take those. God damn it, she didn't bring the Tyrantro what these were there for. She's gonna be all confused, why the hell did you bring all these? But don't you worry about that. We go into Amoonguss because it deals pretty good damage to everything in the back. Sludge Bomb is free. I don't know why is this thing the thing that is supposed to come in to do the damage. It was supposed to be Urshifu, but hey. You're doing the wall breaking today, Amoonguss. A little extra job today, don't worry about that. I promise you it's a fun time to do this instead of what you normally do. Normally you do pretty boring things, but today you get to do the fun things what Urshifu and Diggersby normally gets to do, but we didn't have the turn to do that yet with them. So we're gonna Sludge Bomb again. Maybe this time around we get the lucky and bad scenario. Now she just goes to the Rotom. You know what? Fair enough. How much do we do? Decent enough damage. Oh, Giga Drain. I would like to be at full health with my Amoonguss. I would like to be at full health. She just burns to sleep, maybe banking on the fact that I don't have Grass move, but I do. And there you go. Look at that, Amoonguss. You sort of wall break today. This commentary is all over the place, because literally my head is all over the place. I don't feel like I've been playing well today. And if you saw the previous battle, spoilers. Well, granted, I played it pretty well. To the point. Until very one turn where I didn't do the optimal play, which, you know what? That's not here and there. Am I sporing you? I'll Giga Drain you. We'll Giga Drain you. Blizzard. You landed. We're living it. Okay. Jesus Christ. She just runs raw Blizzard like it's nothing. Alright. Do I feel like saving this? Who would I even swap into this? Slowbro? Perhaps? Doesn't really matter which one I preserve, I think. Good thing I didn't preserve, cause the lucky and bad turned out to be the thing again that we are going to be on this battle. And I didn't have to sack anybody, cause we are nimble today and lucky and bad. God damn it, this is not the most impressive battle in my channel, but you know what, we take those. We take those. God damn it. You know what? I have seen people doing this kind of stuff versus me, so it's nice to be on the opposite side for once in 5 years. Let me go to... You know what, Sean? You haven't done anything else except popping that check button versus something that you should have not. Let's go into you now. Off the chance he clicks like close combat, that's mainly why I'm doing this. Don't win big. We eat those like a boss, man. Sean! Eat it! We click Scald. Because I don't care really. I already forgot. I feel like there's Whimsicott still left. I don't think... Yeah, I never killed it yet. Yeah, she didn't sack it. She just swap out versus... Yeah, she just goes for it again. That's fine by me. Let's Scald. It would be kinda hilarious if I burned now, but we don't. But that's fine. Scald again. We Scald again. Another dual wing beak. Sean eats that. Just fine. There we go. And I think it's only the Whimsicott left, and guess who's coming out? The Amoonguss is gonna come out that's supposed to be dead, but I'll give it another go, cause Amoonguss just failed it today and was like, I'm not losing today. You might be playing lucky and bad. forgetting everything, but I'm gonna carry this whole team on my back. I'm gonna dodge those blizzards like it would be my leg day in the gym, because you can clearly see that AMOONGUSS would be the type of thing that would be, you know, exercising. This is terrible commentary. I'm sorry to whoever has to bear listen to this. Well, maybe you enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section, do you enjoy a little bit more laid back and a little bit more idiotic of me? Because trust me, this is definitely a thing that happens more often than you would think if you don't know me yet. There are definitely times that I do forget everything, I'm literally wet potato mode and I mess things up. But today we didn't mess it up in a too bad of a way. Please kill it, still AMOONGUSS, it's -1, but it's fine, this is stab, quite effective. There we go AMOONGUSS, good job! Carrying the whole team when your coach was lucky and bad. But good game to OliviaSama, sorry for all the hack shenanigans, but make sure to check her side out, make sure to check out also our BBR game which went up yesterday, it should be popping yet again, or it should be popping at the outro. So make sure to do that, also make sure to check her channel, she has very good quality on her videos, and including like a really good layout for doing team builder parts, which I don't unfortunately do too much these days. Maybe eventually go back to those, but for now I'll be just focusing giving the battle instead of really like going super sweaty deep about my preps. But if you enjoyed that aspect of draft league format and still provide that team building aspect, she's one of the better people to go into, because she definitely gives a really good thought progress behind those with very good visually content as well while at it. But until next time, when I don't actually remember who we go up against, I think we go up against Grandmaster D-Ray. Hopefully I said right, if not it's gonna pop out right on the screen while my memory is being shit. But either way, good game to OliviaSama and thank you for watching, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys later.